Magandang umaga! Mayad nga agahon! Coming to you live from Numancia, Aklan in Western Visayas in the Philippines. I'm having my morning cup of coffee in my coffee with Gino cup here. My Copico Blanca. Copico Blanca is my choice of 3-in-1 coffee here in the Philippines. It's coffee, cream and sugar in powder form. You put the powder in your cup, put hot water, and get a nice cup of coffee. Good morning, Charlie Latz. Good morning, my good friend in Boston. Boston. Rainy morning here. It's actually been raining since last night. Steady rain since last night. Let me just make sure I'm good here. The weather. Let me see here. Make sure. All right. On the Windy app, I'm looking at the Windy app. I always follow the Windy app. There is no tropical depression, no low pressure area, no storm, nothing like that. It's just a regular wet season. And today is the last day of wet season. It's supposed to be anyway. Starting tomorrow, January to June is like the dry season here in the Philippines. You'll still get sporadic rain once in a while. Towards the end of February, usually, beginning of March, those are like drought conditions here in the Philippines. Pag-asa, I'm looking at the Pag-asa website, actually says possible flash floods or landslides in some area due to heavy rain. And we are having heavy rain since last night. Like I said, all night, all early morning, it's been raining. Steady rain right now, steady rain here. It says here, Camarines Norte, Camarines Sur, Visayas, Palawan, Mindanao, Metro Manila, partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated rain showers and thunderstorms. But here in Numancia, Aklan, we are getting steady rain here since last night. Bill Meyer, hey, prayers. Good morning, Bill Meyer. -4 below in Iowa. Ooh, that is cold, man. I have not been in negative temperatures. The last time I was in like negative temperatures, I would say probably the winter of 2003 when I was in Misawa Air Base in Japan, northern Japan. Gets pretty cold in northern Japan. All that wind from Russia. We get all that cold air from Russia. So man, that's been like almost 23 years for me to experience any snow or really cold weather. Hey, Obi, my brother Olsen, Aliyah, and my buddy Isaiah from Columbia, South Carolina. But I think you're on your road trip. Yeah, I think you're in your RV. I think you're doing your RV thing right now. Good morning, Kuya. You just got back. Okay, all right. Olsen was Olsen, man. He's so talented. He refurbished an old Toyota camper, like RV type. Refurbished it, like made it new. So he took it to New York from South Carolina, Columbia, South Carolina. Took it all the way to New York and then back. Hope you're having a good day. Great day. I mean, I just woke up actually. Usually I'm up by 4:30, but today I slept in a little. I didn't wake up till like 6. I was tired from yesterday. Long day yesterday, but a fun day yesterday. And we were blessed with great weather yesterday. And like, it's amazing how yesterday it was hot, sunny, breezy. I mean, we got a little sprinkle, but no rain yesterday. But today looks like it's going to be steady rain here for New Year's Eve. Hopefully it clears up because I know in Boracay Island on White Beach, they have a like spectacular fireworks show for people. I know people go to Boracay just because of that. So many people in Boracay Island right now because for that fireworks show. But when it rains like this, it's gonna ruin the fireworks show because I get the rockets they don't launch as well in the rain. I don't know if they even would do it. I don't know if they would even do it, but that's just how it is. That's how it is here in the Philippines. You cannot predict the weather here. I always get asked by people, how's the weather there in November or October or January? Man, all I can do is report what Pag-asa says. There's no way you can predict the weather here. From day to day, the weather here changes. Like yesterday, super sunny in the 90s. Today looks like it's gonna rain all day here in Aklan province. But had an amazing time fishing yesterday. We got there, Dazzle and Mom, when it's fishing, we get there like when they open. And we did. We got there like at 9 a.m. when they opened. Edgar came, Edgar, Lani, the kids, and also our good friend JP. That was like second day for JP, and it was fishing. Fishing was JP's second day here in Aklan province. All day. I mean, we were there from 9 a.m. We had lunch there. They have pretty good lunch there. Amazing food. Like we had lumpia, we had pancit, fresh buko. I mean, they get this buko from the tree, man. They chop it, put a straw on it. We ordered like I think 6, but they ended up giving us 2 extra. And I know it was so good. It's like the young coconut, not the big buko, but the young coconut. So we kept ordering more of the buko water because it's very refreshing plus good for hydration, better than just water because it's got electrolytes. But great day of fishing. We went fishing till like I took JP home about 4 because he's pretty pooped out, if you can imagine, traveling from the US. He hasn't hasn't gotten a lot of his sleep yet. So I took him home like at 4, came back to Lolas to pick up Dazzle and Mom about 5:30. They caught over 5 kilos, I think 6 kilos between Dazzle and Mom. Caught I think 6 kilos of tilapia. I know James and Karen, they caught a couple of kilos of tilapia. Colonel caught tilapia too, but he doesn't eat the tilapia, so he gave the tilapia to us. I think it ended up in our stash now. Stash of tilapia. So fried tilapia was Dazzle, Leanna, and Mom's dinner last night. Me, I'm trying, I'm doing my best not to eat any fried food, so I'm staying away from fried foods. Kim Mandal, hey, good morning, Gino. Man, steady rain now, steady rain. I like the sound of rain though. I love the. Let me show you. Let me hear you the sound of the rain here on New Year's Eve. On New Year's Eve here in Numancia. I love the sound of rain. I mean, this doesn't bother. Rain never bothered me here in the Philippines. Like some people, they don't like the rain, but for me, I love the rain. I just love the sound of the rain. And from the looks of the clouds today, looks like it's gonna rain all day today. That is why it's so green everywhere here you go in Aklan province, because we get a lot of rain. On that vacant lot, you can see like that tall malunggay tree. Nobody even plants these malunggay trees. They just grow. The moringa. We use that now. So now we have a supply in front of us here. We use it for tinola when we cook tinola. I just love the sound of the rain like this, and good sleeping weather. Dazzle, Leanna, they're both still sleeping. Mom got an umbrella and she went. I don't know if she went to 7-Eleven or she's just walking or meeting a friend. I don't know. But she left early. Mom left early. Good sleeping weather for sure today. Well, I better catch up on the comments here. I'm getting behind. I get behind fast on the comments, so I'll try to not get behind on the comments. I do have some items to discuss this morning, topics to discuss. Good morning, Gino, Kim and Doll. All right. Charles Garn, Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. New Year's Eve here. It's called here Medianoche, at midnight tonight. Hopefully it stops raining, because I know people buy a lot of fireworks here. James even told me yesterday, James and the Colonel, they bought a lot of fireworks. They're excited. They're excited because they're gonna do a lot of fireworks where James lives in Balete. Us, we never buy fireworks. Dazzle and I, I'm not big on fireworks. One year, sometimes Dazzle buys the sparklers. You light it and it sparkles, but we're not big on buying fireworks. I'm in Calibo now. Oh, Kim, all right. Raining outside. I know it's raining outside. Hey, let me know, Kim Mandal, if you guys want to do a meetup. I didn't know you guys were gonna head to Calibo. Man, good time to be in Calibo, man. Ati-Atihan, if you're gonna be here for Ati-Atihan. Ati-Atihan is almost, they already had Ati-Atihan starts, the festival starts January 11th to 18th. But if you go to Calibo now, they're already selling like Ati-Atihan shirts. They got the bazaar going at nighttime already. The bazaar is like a flea market, but new stuff. It's not like a flea market like old stuff. It's like t-shirts, hats, Ati-Atihan merchandise, shoes, like a lot of the bootleg, the bootleg shoes, like your fake Nike, fake shoes, fake Crocs. They're selling all that stuff and selling all that stuff now in Calibo. Lots of vendors getting ready for Ati-Atihan. Lowell, hey, kumusta? Kumusta, Lowell? Mabuti ako, kapatid. Salamat. Mabuhay. God bless, my brother. Yo, Tim. Yo, Tim, my good friend in Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas. All right, Tim. Sophie, hi, Sophie. Hey, Edgar, good morning, Edgar. Good morning. JP's hiding. JP's hiding. JP might be sleeping, Edgar, because he was tired. I had to take him earlier yesterday afternoon. I took him home about 4 p.m. because he was tired, because I told him he was gonna, from the jet lag, but he had all that energy in the morning, and then remember he was out in the sun even, Mom lent him the hat, the hat to wear, but I'm sure he was beat. That's why on the way to Calibo, I could tell he was tired. Took him home, and then I went to back to Lola to pick up Mom, Dazzle, and Leanna. Belus, good morning, Gino. And all, Happy New Year, Happy New Year's Eve. Now, we haven't even bought our fruit yet. Belus, if you can believe that, we've been so busy. We went to Boracay, picked up JP, then fishing yesterday. We haven't bought our fruit, like the 12 round fruit. So we'll have to make a run to, they have a bunch of stalls right now at the National Highway here in Numancia, in our town. So should not be a problem. Even the public market, I'm sure, has it here in Numancia. We're kind of late. On buying our fruit for tonight. Good AM, Gino fam, and the Panay posse from Fortune. Master Yoda. Good AM, Charlie, Bill, OB, Kim, Lowell, Edgar, and Blues. Good morning, Fortune. Good morning, Fortune. Overcast here, but expect rain. Belis is always giving me the LOL about rain because he tells me that it rains all the time in where the part of Leyte where Belus is. But today looks like gonna be rain all day here too, man. The clouds look ominous. I can hear thunder. I can even see lightning. I can even see lightning flash, and you hear the thunder. Hello, Fortune Edgar, Belus, and the I'm gonna miss that Toyota camper, kuya. Oh, I bet, man. You put in a lot of work on that Toyota camper, man. You know, that's kind of like your baby, man. Leaving your baby in the U.S. But maybe you can do something here like that, man. Get yourself that new Toyota Tamaraw here and make it into a camper here in the Philippines. I know people are doing that actually. People are doing the camper vehicle. I'm seeing more and more at that here in the Philippines. Aliyah got sick. Oh, okay, sorry. So she got quarantined and wanted to go. Oh, okay, all right. Hope, get well, Aliyah. The camper ran like I bet, man. You got that camper. I think Olson told me. I think it's a 1979, if I recall, 1979 Toyota camper, and OB he refurbished it. He's all about refurbishing. He even refurbished like a Volkswagen, like a old Volkswagen. He's good at Olson's good at refurbishing, bringing things back to life. All well for Aliyah now from Fortune. Hopefully. I know my friend in San Antonio. I got a message from her. She had gotten the Rona. She calls it the Rona virus. So I guess it's still going around. Still going around. But it knocked her out too for a few days. Good morning. Rain makes me lazy and hungry. Me, it's like I really enjoy my coffee when it's raining like this, Emilio. Oh, the fishing live. I'm glad. Thank you, Fortune, for watching the fishing live. Man, they caught a lot of fish, man. With several kilos of tilapia. Dazzle even, I just posted it towards the end. We're not supposed to catch the red tilapia. I guess they're introducing the red tilapia to the pond. So that's actually the only pond that they have the red tilapia so far. So when you catch the red tilapia, you're supposed to throw it back. And we did. Dazzle caught one, got a picture of that. And on the video, as you can see, the Colonel also caught one and threw it back. Good size, too. Good size red tilapia. Dazzle was so happy, and I'm glad I wasn't there when Dazzle caught it because I was taking JP home. But I'm glad that James took a picture because Dazzle's really proud, really proud. She even went to like if you notice on the video, she went on the other side because that's where the red tilapia seemed to be like pooling. So like. So I can't wait till once they start letting people take home that red tilapia because it's a good sized tilapia. It's bigger than my hand, man. That red tilapia, it's got looks like a lot of meat on that fish. Good AM, Emilio, Moringa, Fortinola, Native Chicken. I know, man. It's over here, man. The vacant lots, the people, the ones that without the homes, they just come up. It's like I know nobody plants them. All of a sudden, it's like you have a moringa, you have a malunggay. Now we got it across the street now. So we don't have to go far. Usually we have to walk around the subdivision and find, but they're everywhere. Malunggay is like everywhere here. Oh, yes, she's still coughing. Oh yeah, I know. It takes time. I heard like my friend in San Antonio, she's been sick right around Christmas, and now we're in New Year's, and she's still. But it's also like her vacation from work, So she was saying, man, it's like flu-like symptoms. Fortune, GWS may be cold, led to cops. Kim is home. I know. That's all right. That's all right. Obi, she played for 2 hours in the snow with Isaiah. Probably not used to the snow, man. Probably not used to the snow, Olsen. Peanut Butter Travels here. All right, Peanut Butter Travels. Fortune, thank you. Like and subscribe. Thank you, Fortune. Adrenaline rush for JP, but now jet lag feels. For sure, for sure. You saw how JP was when he landed in Boracay Airport. He's so pumped up. He's so excited. But like, you know, with the lack of sleep, he was excited before he left Seattle. He said he wasn't sleeping much. He was so excited. And then the trip, the jet lag, and then fishing yesterday. So I'm sure today, hopefully he gets rest today. Michael, happy, prosperous, and healthy 2026 for all of us, brother. Amen, amen, my brother. Michael, my good friend in Northern California. Happy New Year, my brother. Good AM, PBT, howdy. Hey, there's Daniel, my brother in Jacksonville, Florida. Good morning, Daniel from Edgar. Edgar went fishing with us too. You saw in the video, Matthew and Lonnie. He didn't stay long because he had an appointment. They had appointments yesterday. I think noon and 4. He said, but he was there fishing. He caught like over 2 kilos in that like short span from like 9 to 11. You know, caught all that tilapia on the second floor. The second floor, on the kubo. The kubo is a good sized kubo, and on the second floor, it seems like that's where the most tilapia were caught. I don't know how that works. You know, how come people are catching more on the second floor than on the first floor? I'm not a fisherman, so I don't know, but it seems like on the top floor is like where all the action was yesterday. John V, Sir Fortune. All right, good AM, Daniel. Good AM, John V. What up, Daniel? Your day is coming up soon, especially with JP there now. Yep, 61 days. If I remember, Daniel posted 62 days yesterday, so 61 days for Daniel. And he will be on that jet plane, leaving on that jet plane. That's going to be Daniel soon. Good morning, OB, Fort, Edgar, and John V. Still breeding the red. Yes, that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. Fortune, they're trying, and you can see them because you know they stick out because they're orange looking on the water. You know, it's like you see them like pop up, you know, then come down, you know, swimming around that pond. And that pond, they normally don't let people fish in the pond. That we're friends. I'm friends with the owners, so they said we can fish in the pond. That's why there was a lot of fish to be caught, I guess, because nobody's been fishing on that pond for like a couple of days. My name is Antonio. All right, Antonio, love you. All right, thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. JP. Oh, there's JP. He's awake. He's awake. Good morning, JP. You're awake. Man, I thought you'd be sleeping in, JP, especially with the rain. Oh, did you guys feel the earthquake? I was going to ask JP and Edgar this morning because last night it was funny. This was like at 7:10. 7:10, Dazzle and I, we had gotten home already. We were just laying in bed, just talking before Dazzle and them were going to eat dinner. And at 7:10 p.m., there was an earthquake, 4.2 earthquake. The center was in Tangalan. Tangalan is only like Tangalan, Makato, where the fish farm is, and then us. So we're very close to like the earthquake. And Dazzle said, "Babe, I think it's an earthquake." You know, she goes to me, I'm like, "Earthquake?" I wasn't feeling the earthquake, and so I just it's not an earthquake, babe. And then later on, when she came back, "Babe, it did earthquake. Oh, I said, "Oh, okay, you're right." You know, I didn't even realize that there was an earthquake. It says here intensity 2, Ibahay, Aklan. Ibahay is like the next town from Tangalan. Malinaw, intensity 2 also. And then intensity 1 in Jamindan, Capiz. So earthquake last night. I didn't even feel it, but Dazzle felt it. Dazzle did feel the earthquake. Is JP stayed? Yes, JP is here for good. He basically got rid of all his things in Washington State, and he's gonna try out Calibo. He's got at La Casa Española for 30 days, so we'll see if he likes Calibo. I mean, Panay Island. There's Rojas City, there's Iloilo City, there's Antique Province. So, but he's guaranteed at least here for 30 days. Antonio, he is staying at my home. All right, Antonio. Calibo is my new home. There you go. JP says Calibo is his new home. Moringa here is too expensive. $5.99 per bundle. Oh man, I guess because it has to be. I don't know if it grows. Here, man, you can just find moringa or malunggay and everywhere here. Thank you, Gino, for the great day. Yes, you're welcome. JP. And we will do more. We will do more fun stuff, man. We just got to make sure you're rested. You're rested. That way you don't get too tired. Right after the New Year's, for sure. Anything you want us to... I mentioned, I got to introduce you to Sparrow, my good friend Sparrow. He's the fisherman. He's the guru. My good friend Sparrow, he's the guru of fishing in Calibo. Knows everything about fishing in Calibo. He actually works for the mayor of Calibo. He's an employee of the mayor, monitoring the fisheries in Calibo. He's also a commercial fisherman. He's also a hobby fisherman, rod and reel. So Sparrow's he will be a great source for you, JP, regarding fishing in Calibo. And he's been my friend forever, man. He was our photographer at our wedding, since when Dazzle and I got married in 2016. So Sparrow's mom was Dazzle and one of Dazzle and I's Professor Mom Corell. Mom Corell was one of our favorite professors in college. So we're good friends with Sparrow and his family. So I'll introduce you to him. You'll like him. JP. He's a great guy, great person. Edgar, good morning, JP. I'm so glad I was able to teach you how to fish like a native Filipino. Edgar's always giving JP a hard time. It's kind of like the initiation, I guess, because JP's the newbie. So Edgar's always giving just a little teasing from Edgar. Hi, Gino, Sergeant JP, Calibo from John Vasquez, John V. All right, John V. OB. It's 1992. I thought it was I got the year late, but still that's an old vehicle, man. Toyota truck based camper. I wish the Tamarao had a 4x4 version. Might have to get parts of a Hilux 4x4. Pinoys can make anything. Oh yeah, that is not a problem here. It's they can custom build you, weld you, you name it. And the thing here, man, in the Philippines with vehicles, there's really no inspection. There's really no standard. You can create any monstrosity or be creative with it, and it's all good. It's there's no nothing with the Land Transportation Office that if it's moving on wheels, hey, you're good, man. As long as it's got the flashing lights, the turn signals. I mean, you've seen some of the vehicles they got here. When James and Karen's adventure, when we're on the road, or when I'm on the road, some of the vehicles, some of the tricycles that we film here, it's Anything goes here. Anything goes here in the province, man. This is the wild, wild west. Aliyah wants an artista van, though, with a bathroom. Oh, okay. I know what you mean. I know. I know, like the celebrities in Manila. I know they have those long, like different types. I know, like sometimes a Ford, I think Transit, or sometimes different brands, big vans, and they put like, man, there's like couches in there. There's a bathroom in there. I know what Ali is thinking. That's funny. Lowell, which airport is better to land at? Katiklan or Kalibo? More likely you will land in Katiklan. Most of the flights now, Lowell, are coming into Katiklan. Very few fly into Kalibo now because it's nearer Boracay. That's where most passengers are from Cebu, from Manila. There's a few in Kalibo, but only a handful of flights daily to Kalibo. Whereas, man, in Katiklan, the day I picked up JP Lowell, 42 flights flew into Katiklan. And majority of those 42 flights, those are people headed to Boracay Island. Because it's a big, big day for Boracay Island, this New Year's Eve. Lots of people. This is one of the busiest few days and all the way leading up to New Year in Boracay Island. When we were there the night before picked up JP. Man, there's just so many people in Boracay. I filmed it, so those videos will come out. But just a lot of people right now in Boracay Island. You had a long day. I'm tired from YouTube. Stress. Good Lord. Yeah. It is what it is. It is what it is. Today is rest day. Today is rest day, Billis. I gotta pace myself, man. I don't have the same energy that James got, man. James, he can go nonstop, man. James is like, he's younger, younger than me. But he's got, me, I can't roll like that anymore, Billis. It's like today, full rest day for me. After this live stream, I might go back to bed after this live stream. I'm not doing much today. I'll just wait till I'll sleep sometime today because we're gonna do our karaoke live stream again. Waiting on waiting for midnight. So we'll probably start around maybe 8 p.m. We'll do karaoke from 8 p.m. till midnight to celebrate the beginning of 2026, the new year. Daniel, once I land in Panay, I will be singing. I am so and I just can't hide it. I know, I remember that song. That's all right, Daniel. Fortune, Lowell, if you want to live in Kalibo, then Kalibo, but you need to be coming from Manila, which is chaotic airport. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm not even sure if they have a flight anymore coming from Cebu to Kalibo. But for sure, Manila to Kalibo. But like I said, Kalibo Airport is almost a ghost airport now. Not many flights, unfortunately. Everything is flying in through Katiglan. It's kind of a shame because they put in so much money into the Kalibo Airport. Big airport, really nice big airport. Modern looking. They even had a duty free in there. They had a Seattle's best coffee in there. All of a sudden, all that stuff's closed now. Because they switch all the arrivals in Aklan province to Boracay Airport. JP, Matthew helped me catch my first fish by showing me how to roll the bait. Oh, okay. Into a tight ball and knead it to make it hold. Oh, okay. All right. Hey, man. Matthew knew what he was doing because he was catching him. He was like really proud. I was like filming and he goes, Kuya, Tito. He's like, I caught one. It's like he was so happy. I was happy for Matthew. Lowell, Fortune, I am wanting to least amount of hassle when I check on flights. I am not entirely sure. Yeah, I mean, we can talk about it, Lowell. We can communicate directly. Uh, if you can find flights from the U.S. Coming into Cebu City, that would be better. Cebu City is a better landing spot than Manila. Manila can just be chaotic, man. Just like what Fortune was saying, because if you land in Manila, and if you're not flying Philippine Airlines from the United States, if you're flying Philippine Airlines, it's okay because when you land in Manila, Philippine Airlines, that they have a separate airport for Philippine Airlines. Their domestic and international is in one airport. If you're flying in from America or somewhere, landing in Manila, and you're not flying Philippine Airlines, like let's say you're flying EVA, Alaska, Hawaiian, United, you're gonna land at the international airport in Manila, and then you have to go to a domestic airport to come here to Aklan. There's a bus that provides service, but it's chaotic enough to like land in Manila, and then when you got to transfer to like the domestic, depending on what time of the day. If you're lucky, it might be like a time of the day where it's not so busy. But if you're unlucky and you land where it's like just like a ton of people, just total chaos when you land and you're trying to catch your domestic flight, it could be too much. Mactan Airport, like how JP did it, it's a lot easier if you land in Cebu. I thought the neighbors were moving furniture. Oh, about the earthquake? Was that about the earthquake, JP? Morning, JP. Again, I like your place. All right, all right. OB, did you try? Oh no, I don't think he's not eager to try balut. I don't think. I think JP's been traumatized of all the balut videos that he's been watching. Good morning. Hey, James and Karen's Adventure. Hey, James, thank you so much for the picture you sent me with Dazzle with the red tilapia. She was so happy, man. She was so happy. I appreciate that, my brother. And it's raining now, man. We really lucked out with our fishing trip yesterday because we got good weather yesterday, but now it looks like it's gonna rain all day here. If Gino, yes, I can pick you up either way, Fortune. Like, if they land in Calibo, it's closer, actually, Calibo. Unfortunately, there's not many flights coming into Calibo, but not a problem for me to pick them up in Caticlan because that's where mom's home anyway. So we can visit mom's house. The relatives are there. We can hang out with them. This time we went to Boracay because Dazzle and I we wanted like alone time, and then it was fun. It was fun for Dazzle and I to we got a massage. I got the foot massage at Spa Wars. I got to eat a good salad at Aria. I ordered a Caesar salad. I don't get many good salad, unfortunately, here in Calibo. It's not one of they sometimes have it on the menu, garden salad, but not many people order it. Unlike in Boracay, man, they got good salads in Boracay, so I always take advantage of that when I'm in Boracay Island. I always get Dazzle got to eat her Coco Mama, her favorite coconut vegan ice cream, homemade in Boracay with fresh shredded coconut, fresh mango, sticky rice. Man, that's like delicious ice cream. So it was fun for us that night before and then we went to the new Nigi Nigi. I even live streamed a little bit at the new Nigi Nigi bar. Walked on the beach in the morning, did the live stream. So for me, going to Boracay is always fun, man. That's my happy place. When I'm in Boracay, I just smile a lot. It's just like the vibe in Boracay. Everybody's just having a good time. That's a vacation for many people, a dream for many Filipinos to be in Boracay Island. A lot of times you can see it on the people when they're on the beach. Their smiles and everything. They can't believe that they're in Boracay Island. Especially the older people. When you get older, you try to hit that bucket list, and Boracay, it's like a bucket list item for many people. Hello, James from Olsen. Good AM, James and Karen. I like JP. He went to Incheon, Cebu, Caticlan. You can do Manila, then Calibo. Yeah, I mean it's a good flight. I mean, from the U.S. to Seoul and then to Cebu. That's a good flight. That's not Ramil. Good morning. Great fishing video. Oh, thank you, Ramil. We had a great time. It was like a fun. It was a fun day all day, man. It was like we had a good lunch. We had pancit, lumpia, the coconut. Oh, JP even ordered sisig. Might have been JP's first sisig. Might have been Edgar. Good to meet you, James, and your family. Yes, yes. Jen was there. The Colonel was there. Just an amazing day. It was a fun day. Very memorable for all of us. It was a great day. I mean, we got there at 9 and we didn't leave till 5:30. They closed at 6, so we basically were there the whole day. The whole time that Loola's fish farm was open. Our problem here in Manila is our 3 terminal, though in same complex, are not connected. If you arrive, say Terminal 3, but your Calibo leg is Terminal 1, you need to take Grab to transfer. Yeah, I know, right? So it's a hassle, go and depending on the time of the day that you get to Manila Airport, I've been there before, man. It could be total chaos. It could be like just tons of people, traffic, getting to the, you want to try to avoid that if you can, Lowell. Daniel, hi, JP. They flew earthquake for you. Edgar only got, I know, right? Edgar got the fireworks. JP got the earthquake. Edgar is becoming Filipino. JP, when was giving Edgar the business before I arrived? Who was giving Edgar? I know, right? Who was giving Edgar? Edgar kind of sneaked in. Edgar kind of sneaked in. Nobody was giving the business to Edgar before he arrived. Fortune, Manila to Caticlan is daily, many flights. Also, I know. Like I said, Fortune, I asked the guard, and I guess he had a board, he had a clipboard, because I asked him, when JP was arriving, I told him of the flight, if it was on time or whatever. He got a clipboard, man, of all the flights. He had 42 flights arriving that day. So starting the morning until nighttime, 42 flights landing in Boracay Airport. Man, that's a lot of airplanes. And I could see it, man, because even like an hour, we were there for about total an hour waiting on JP and getting in. There were Cebu Pacific landed, Air Asia landed, another Cebu Pacific, Philippine. I mean, there was like 4 or 5 just within an hour, planes landing and taking off. They're like in and out of the airport there. Very busy airport this time of year. And it's going to get busier when we hit peak season. Summer is like Boracay during peak season. They average about 10,000 visitors a day, like tourists, 10,000 tourists a day. So if the ferries, even when you ride the ferries, it gets busy because majority of the workers that work in Boracay, they actually live on the mainland because they demolish a lot of like the old dormitories. There used to be like squatter area in Boracay. They removed all that during the rehab when rehab of Boracay a few years back. I think 6 years ago now. So most of your people, I would say more than 75% of your people that work in Boracay, they live in mainland and they have to be transported every day by ferry, including the tourists. So during the summer, man, it gets chaotic at the port there. JP, I hooked up the propane and it did not turn on. Could the tank? Maybe JP, you'll have to get with the ate. Ate should be there. Jackie is her name. Anybody there that's working, if you see, just flag them down, or put a new tank there. I didn't even think about that, about your tank. We were so busy with so many things. The water was like the priority because I knew you needed drinking water right away. Yeah, but those propane tanks, if it's empty, somebody will come in and deliver a full tank and take that empty tank or refill that same tank. You know, everything you need at La Casa Española, JP, somebody will do it for you, carry stuff for you. You know, you don't have to be lifting or carrying stuff. Captain Ron, who caught the most fish? I think it would probably be Dazzle that caught the most fish because she was like, the minute we landed, like 9 a.m., she caught like the first fish. She got cut by the first fish. You know, I had to get her like a bandage, you know, because she was so excited on the first fish, she forgot to put her glove, you know, because Dazzle always fished with one hand with a glove, and she was just, you know, she was so eager to get there, you know, she just grabbed the fish. I was like, oh man, it cut me, you know, it's like, but she did. I think Dazzle and then Mom and then Edgar. I think that's and then James, James and Karen, and then the Colonel. OB, glad JP and Edgar are having fun. Thanks for taking care of them, Kuya. Oh yeah, of course, man. I gotta take the people that move here to Calibo, to Aklan province, that moved because of me, you know, because of our channel. Of course, I gotta take care of them. You know, they're part of my family now. You know, when they come here, when you guys come here, I treat you like family. I gotta make sure. At least soft landing. At least you adjust well to Calibo, to Aklan province. If you decide to move somewhere else, hey, won't hurt my feelings at all. You know, it's like, I understand because that's the way it is. You know, it's like you never really know if you're gonna like the place until your boots on the ground here. You know, not guaranteed. You know, you can watch all the videos, you can see all the cool things, fun things we do, but you know, after a while, that might, you know, you might be looking for something else, and I understand that. That's never been an issue with me. I just want people to like get to the Philippines, be happy, excited, and assist them as best I can to like their adjustment, because lots to adjust, here in the Philippines. It's not an easy adjustment. It's not, you know, and not many make that transition well. You know, some people struggle. I know some people struggle with the adjustment here. Daniel, they were going to start at Yatihan, but are going to let me get rest first. I know, JB, because you know the Atiatian bands. Maybe because it rained this morning, JP, so you gotta at least rest. But like this time of year, especially with Atiatian, only about 11 or 12 days. Lots of practice. A lot of those bands that you see playing, they practice. And I don't know what it is, but man, they practice like at 7 a.m. Or like they start early. They start their practice early. They don't wait till like, you know, middle of the day or sunset, you know, 7 in the morning. They'll be like practicing the Atiatian bands all over the place. Here in Numancia, in Calibo, there's so many of those bands. So, Derek, aloha, hey, aloha, my brother, aloha from Hawaii, aloha, Derek. Coming from Cebu, where would I land? Airport near you. If you can get a flight, Daniel, there is a flight I think from Cebu to Calibo, maybe one a day, maybe not. You know, I'll have to check. But majority of the flights at Cebu lands in Caticlan. Like I said, it's not a big deal. Like I don't mind at all to pick people up in Caticlan, because it gives me an excuse maybe to go the night before to Boracay. You know, it's like OB, oh, thank you so much, OB, for the super chat. Appreciate that, my brother. Appreciate that. I'll buy something, fruit or something. We haven't even have a menu yet of what we're gonna serve for our medianoche. Medianoche is like the dinner, you know, Noche Buena is like Christmas Eve. medianoche is like New Year's Eve. We haven't even, I know we still have leftover Chinese ham, so that's part of our. But we haven't even. I haven't even shopped for. Usually pancit. Usually pancit is a good a dish to cook on New Year's Eve because for long life. You know how Filipinos got all these superstitions. Like if I eat pancit, it's like got long noodles for longer life. All the round fruit. It's like fruitful year. Like I have to get like 12 different round fruits. So when Dazzle gets up, I'm sure we're gonna run to the public market and get that stuff. But thank you, Obi. We'll use the money that you sent. We'll use the money that. Thank you. Appreciate that, my brother. Seasons greetings to your. Thank you. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Olsen. Belus, awesome, Obi. Rainy morning. Yes, Shekel fan. Yes, rainy morning. It actually stopped, but I'm sure it'll keep raining because I don't see the sun at all. I see ominous weather all day long here today. JP, at Mactan, there is a 24-hour legit massage place. Ooh, nice, right? 24 hours, man. Ask for jet lag massage. Oh, that's a good name. That's a good name for a massage place. Jet lag massage. Mostly back and neck. Ooh, man. That would be great, right? After a long trip on a plane, get down on a plane. If you're waiting, might as well get a massage before, if you got the time at the airport. Belus for your fruit. Thank you, Belus. I see a lot of round fruits there. Thank you, Belus. JP, I was happy a giant balut, a giant balut didn't come to my door and get me after my first night. Just don't, JP must be having like nightmares of balut after watching all the balut videos before you got to the Philippines. I don't think Edgar's eaten a balut either, man. I haven't heard Edgar eat a balut, so man, you guys can do a balut challenge, JP. Fortune, good AM, Derek. James, great meeting you as well, Edgar, from James. Daniel, from Fortune. Usually Cebu Caticlan, don't know if there was one at one time. I have to check now, Fortune. There used to be, but maybe one flight a day before from Cebu to, and you know why they did it? You know why they did all the flights to Caticlan? They charge more. Before when you can fly out of Calibo going to Manila or going to Cebu, I could get a flight for 1,000 pesos, maybe 1,500 pesos at the most. $18 to $25 when I used to fly from Calibo to Cebu or Calibo to Manila. Now, because they're flying to Caticlan, the prices have doubled. They doubled the price, at least double. And right now, Philippine Airlines do not even fly to Calibo. They canceled their flights to Calibo back in March. Which is unheard of, because Calibo used to be the international flight here. Majority of the flights before landed in Calibo because before the planes that could land in Boracay Airport were the tiny planes, were the ones with the propeller. The jet planes weren't able to land in Caticlan before, but they expanded. They made the runway longer, so now jets can land there. So they changed it landing spot instead of Calibo, so they can charge you more. They're charging people more for flights to Caticlan because you go to Boracay, so they got you trapped. Edgar, JP, I will have Matthew show you how to eat balut. I'm sure Matthew likes balut. He's Filipino, man. Matthew, I'm sure you get them, Edgar. Edgar. Fortune. No, I tried, but no flights. Okay, see, Edgar, no flights to Calibo anymore from Young Fresh. My fiance and I is going to see places in Calibo. I think that might be the next big place to blow up and get modern. I wonder if they have Grab there. No Grab yet in Calibo. And if they do get Grab here in Calibo, it won't be taxis. It'll be tricycles, just like Dumaguete City. Dumaguete City, I thought before they had Grab, but it's tricycle that's Grab. So if they ever have Grab in Calibo, I'm sure it's not going to be taxis. Very few taxis, actually. I haven't seen a taxi in a while. There used to be like a yellow taxi and a white taxi at Calibo Airport, but since Calibo Airport is almost like a ghost town now, I haven't seen those taxis anywhere. I don't know. Maybe the taxis went to Rojas City or Iloilo City, but I don't even see taxis anymore in Calibo. It's all tricycles. And if they do start Grab, it'll be Grab tricycle, just like in Dumaguete City. Katiklan luggage was a mess, but worth it. I know. That's what JP had landed. It was on time. The plane was on time. I even filmed it. 11:50. He didn't come out of the airport till like 30 minutes. I was like kind of getting worried outside. I was like thinking, but it's the luggage. It's the luggage. Those are the kind of things that here in the Philippines. You would think it's a small airport. Plane. Your luggage. It's like, to me that's easy, in and out. But there's always an issue. You gotta have patience here. Thank you, Edgar. So Cebu to Katiklan. Yes, Cebu to Katiklan. No Grab yet. Small carousel. That's it. That's it too. It's not one of those big carousels that you see at airport where the luggage like falls like a separate direction. Big carousel. Here, there's like a tiny hole in the wall. It's like one suitcase comes out every time, and it's just like a tiny carousel. Boy, our tanks outside. People gas indoors. Always, I don't do that. No. Yeah, I'm the same way, Belus. I feel the same about. I've never had propane tanks either. I've been here going on 15 years. I always do electric. Yeah, that's why right there, the one burner electric is what we cook on. We don't have any propane tanks. If I see, I'll check with him. All right, JB. Yeah, there's always staff. That's one thing nice at La Casa Español. There's always staff cleaning the common grounds, and if you need anything, just wave at them. They'll assist you, or even you can even message Nathan, the manager. Just message Nathan. Hey, I need a propane tank. He'll get somebody to bring you one. Young Fresh. I am 47, Black American. Can I apply for the retirement visa to get the benefits, but I am technically still not retired, meaning I am working remotely? Okay, for the retirement visa, I know they did lower the age, 40. Now you can get the SRRV. If you're prior military, you might get it cheaper. I know Daniel's gonna do that when he lands here in Cebu, the SSRV. But for me, since you're just gonna try out, you're gonna work. I'm trying to think it through, because I have a friend, Jamal. He's in Dumaguete City. He's still working. He's a digital nomad. I know a few digital nomads also. They just come here on a tourist visa. To me, if you're not sure about the Philippines, tourist visa would be just the way to go. It would average out like your first year, if you spend 1 year here on a tourist visa to ACR card and all that, $500 to $600 is what you'll spend. That way you're not so committed, because if you're not military, the deposit that you're gonna bring and deposit on the retirement visa is pretty high. It's like I think $10,000 is like the smallest, and it goes up to $20,000 depending on your category they put you on. So to me, it's just so easy to come here, like JP. He's here on a tourist visa. JP landed here. First 29 days is free. His first extension will be for 30 days. It could be done here in Calibo. No line here at all in Calibo. 5-10 minutes, you're out the door here in Calibo. Even my friend Mike, that Philippines like, he does all his visa here in Calibo because it takes so long at other places. Calibo is like the place to be, man, with tourist visa. You do it like extension. The first extension might cost you, I don't know the exact fee, maybe 5,000, 6,000. Then the next extension is 2 months. It's really easy. You know, people make it sound like it's complicated, but man, I've known people here on tourist visas, been on tourist visas here for 5-6 years. It's not a hard. I mean, Mike, you look at Mike, that Philippines like, he's on a tourist visa here. He's been here forever, man. It's not. It's people make it sound like it's complicated, but it's not. But if you do want to end up wanting long term, I would try the tourist visa first. That way, if you're sure you want to be committed here, and then later on, if you really want to pursue the retirement visa, then apply for the retirement visa. And the Philippines has one of the cheapest tourist visa around, or one of the easiest process. Thailand is like, everybody tells me the Thailand visa, tourist visa is crazy. You know, they want to make you exit Thailand. They want to make you do a visa run. Here in the Philippines, as long as you have the cash, you can stay here up to 3 years of date of arrival. So when you land at the airport here, you got 3 years to stay here on a tourist visa. And if you want to stay longer, you just have to leave the country for 1 day. Just fly to Taiwan, you know, an hour flight, fly to Thailand, come back, and your 3 years will start again. To me, that would be the way to go in the beginning, till you're committed to staying here on a retirement visa. Just for my posse bros, I will have a balut cake at my party. All right, we'll have like a cracking balut and then a little duck coming out of your cake. I woke up at 1 and ended up going to 7-Eleven. All right, 1 a.m. See, 1 a.m. You can go to 7-Eleven from La Casa Española because 7-Eleven here in the Philippines is open 24/7. Because I couldn't cook, then I started laundry until the machine growled like T-Rex. Yeah, anything in the apartment like that. If the machine, there's something with the washing machine. Anything at all, your tank, your propane tank, anything at all, man. Just message Nathan, get him on your WhatsApp. You know, like me and you are on WhatsApp. Nathan's got a WhatsApp number, and he'll take care of that for you, JP. Have you had a chance to go to the Rib Shack? Probably not yet. JP's only been here like the day before, and then yesterday was all fishing. So he's walking distance to the Rib Shack. The Grand Gaisano Mall is only like not even 1 kilometer from JP's apartment. And there's right out the minute you walk out of the apartment, there's like tricycles up and down the road there. You can he can ride the tricycle. Take him to Grand Gaisano for like 15 pesos. Like a quarter to ride public transportation in Calibo. Young, fresh, random, when you met your wife, did you have to meet her mother first and ask for permission to date and marry? To date my Dazzle, I'm Filipino. I was born and raised in the Philippines. I was 12 when I left here. I knew that. I knew that was, just because I'm Filipino, Dazzle and I met when we were in college at STI College Calibo. So when we start dating, when we start going out, when we're going steady, I did make sure I met mom and dad in Caticlan. And dad scoped me out. Dad scoped me out. Yeah. When I arrived, it was like, I remember it was like around lunch. I was invited to lunch. Dad was singing karaoke, and Dad had like a bottle of Ginebra gin. I've never had Ginebra gin because man, that is like gasoline almost. But he had that, and he had like Tang. He mixed it, and he was giving me shots, singing karaoke with him. I know he was testing me. He was like, and then we got to talking. We got talking. Mom was there, so that's very. It goes fast here. You know, if you're dating a Filipina here, chances are you're gonna meet the mom or the parents within a month of dating a Filipina. You know, I know in the U.S. that's a dynamic that you might never meet the parents like when you get engaged or something. You know, your fiance will introduce you. Hey, mom and dad, this is my fiance. But here in the Philippines, once you're dating and even at the beginning, because there's really no casual dating here in the Philippines. Maybe in the cities, maybe like BGC, they're pretty westernized in BGC, but in the province, there's really no casual, you only date one woman here in the province. If you start dating like two women at the same time here in the province, that can get you in trouble in the province. That person, the person you're dating might have a brother, might have an uncle, might have a dad that go after you. So you don't want to do that. One person at a time when you're dating in the Philippines. Just my advice. Just my advice. Keep you out of trouble. Keep you out of trouble. I was nervous when my fiance said I should meet her mom on the first date. LOL. Hey, that could happen too, because the thing is, not all Filipinas date foreigners. There's certain parents that, or certain Filipinas that they know that their parents won't allow them to date a foreigner. Maybe traditional, old school family. So if you're a foreigner, chances are they want to meet you just because they want to make sure your intentions are good or your intentions are serious with their daughter. I can't blame him. It's like Leanna, when Leanna's 12 now, when she starts dating, I'm going to check out every guy. I mean, I'll be like, before you even date anybody, Leanna, they got to come through me, man. They got to come through me. I got to interview this guy, make sure he's on the up and up. Ted from Bohol, good AM, Gino and all. Hey, Ted. The Colonel, hey, good morning, Colonel. Good morning, everyone. Paul, hey, Paul. Have a great celebration this evening. Yeah, for sure, Paul. We're gonna do karaoke, like I said. We'll start maybe at 8 p.m. Wait for midnight, so we'll do karaoke. All the, Dazzle, Leanne, and Mom, they love doing karaoke. Hopefully, all have a blessed and fulfilling year. Happiest New Year. Happy New Year, Paul. JP, Edgar wins the balut challenge if he puts the egg to his mouth. That's an easy win. Easy win for Edgar. Hello, Colonel. Young Fresh. I think PAL stopped servicing Calibo. Yes, no more since March of 2025. No flights to Calibo through Philippine Airlines. Philippine Airlines only flies to Caticlan because they started charging people double or more. That's why they started flying there. It costs you more now to fly Philippine Airlines to Aklan Province because they moved your landing spot to Boracay Airport. Yep, you are right. Daniel, Daniel, will your balut cake have chunks of Jollibee in the middle? Chunks of Jollibee in the middle. I was watching James and Karen's Adventures video this morning. They took the kids, Skylar, all the nieces and the nephew to Jollibee. It's like kids love Jollibee here. I think they had like two buckets of fried chicken. Long lines at Jollibee. The one at the Old Gaisano and the Pastrana, I've never been in there where there's no line for Jollibee. Unless you eat like at 3 in the afternoon or something. But lunchtime, dinner time, breakfast, it don't matter, man. Jollibee's just super popular here. The kids love Jollibee. If you have to ask a kid where they want to eat, Jollibee or McDonald's, hands down, they always pick Jollibee. Emilio, most of the flight in Calibo is night. I don't know why. I don't know. Yeah, very few flights. Very few flights, Emilio. Like I said, it's almost like a ghost airport, and then they come in at night. It's like the few that arrive every day. I think the direct flight from Russia. There is a direct flight from Russia to Calibo that arrives during the daytime, because every time I've seen pictures of Russians landing in Calibo, it's all the pictures. They always take pictures of them. They always post on Facebook. It's always during the daytime. Edgar, we had half dozen balut here about a week ago. They cooked them here. Oh, okay, okay. I have seen that, Edgar. I've actually seen a video. I've never seen it live, but I've seen it on video where they crack the balut and they put it on they heat it up on like a metal grill, and put stuff on it. I've never seen it live. I've just seen it on a video. Kervin at Gore location, Philippines, just did a great blog on Philippine visa and SRRV. One of the best I've seen. All right, thank you, Daniel. Thank you. Kervin at Gore location, Philippines. JP, the tank is out on the porch where the tank is outside. That's one thing smart that they do. It's like the tank is not inside the apartment. It's outside. At least there's a cement wall separating you from the tank, and they run like plastic to the kitchen. So at least it's not inside. It's not inside of the apartment. Emilio, next time I'll try Katiklan. Can I ask to pick me up? Oh, sure, man. I'll pick you up, Emilio. If you come to Katiklan, I'll pick you up, brother. Not a problem. Not a problem at all. Young Fresh. What about places like SN? As long as you fly in at nighttime. That's the only request I have, Emilio. Because I do not drive at night. I try to avoid driving at nighttime here because to me, it's too dangerous to drive at night here in the province of Aklan because too many vehicles don't have headlights. Too many motorbikes don't run their headlights, or people walking people crossing the road, the national highway, wearing dark clothes. Nobody wears reflective, colorful, bright outfits during nighttime so you can see them, man. They're like, people don't think that that's dangerous to be walking around here at night wearing black clothes, dark clothes. But as long as it's daytime, no, I have no problem picking you up, Emilia. But nighttime, sorry, I don't pick up anybody at nighttime just because I don't like driving at nighttime here. What about places like SNR? They don't deliver to the province areas. That is so sad. Yes, SNR, I think I saw a sign in SNR Iloilo. I think they have like a 15-kilometer delivery area in Iloilo City. They don't deliver here. You can order stuff from SNR online, like Lazada. I know there's when you go to Lazada, that's like the Amazon or the kind of like the Amazon. You can go to SNR Lazada and pretty much order anything you want from SNR, and they'll deliver by mail. Usually like Ninja Van is the one that delivers them. My fiance mom has LPG for cooking. I am going to get her an induction cooker. I think that's more safe. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I've never had a propane tank. I've always done the induction. I went to the more spiral one because I'm fine with the induction. You got, not all skillets, not all metal like cooks on the induction here. You have to make sure when you're buying the pots and pan that it's that it'll work in the induction. So I ended up getting the one with the coils because the coils heat, so it'll heat any pan. It's not with the induction. You gotta, there's not all pans will cook on the induction cooker. Belus, JP, salute. Belus, good morning, Colonel. Salute. No PT today. I know, no PT, man. We're tired. I know even the Colonel was tired, man. We were all tired, but it's a long day of fishing out in the sun. All the excitement. Every time somebody catches, the fish. And then some of the fish like it's already hooked, and they'll fall off the hook, or it'll drop on the ground. They'll trying to get back to the water. Just a lot of fun. I agree. It seems like tourist visa is more easier. I am not military and the deposit is higher. Oh, exactly. So you're not military, young fresh, so it doesn't make sense for you to do SRRB. $10,000 minimum deposit for you. So I wouldn't do that, man. Just get yourself that tourist visa. Within a year, more likely you'll have a Filipina anyway. It's like you'll end up marrying a Filipina anyway. So you're gonna go 13A. That's a lot easier than the SRRB. You don't have to pay that money anyway. What bank can we use, Gino? Edgar. The only bank so far that the expats have been able to open here in Calibo is RCBC. It's on Rojas Avenue, headed to the bridge. If you're from La Casa Española, go towards the bridge, Edgar. The bank is on the left side, RCBC, blue sign that says RCBC. They're the only bank in Calibo that seems to allow expats to open an account easier. Usually the other banks require you to stay 6 months or so. Try RCBC because I have friends here at Camellia. That's who they bank with. You sound like Anderson Silva. I don't know who that is. Man. Young Fresh. Thanks, brother. All right, brother. Thank you, Young Fresh. Anytime you have a question, then go to the live stream. Contact me directly if you want. I love helping people. I love helping them get to the Philippines. That's get more people to the Philippines. Get them here to the Philippines so they can live happy lives here. JP, now how can I message you? All right. I got you. I got Lowell on WhatsApp. I'll ask JP if he's willing to connect with you on WhatsApp, Lowell. Belize, God bless all. Church time in the valley. All right. God bless my brother. Have a blessed Eve and New Year's. All right, salute. All right. See you all in 2026. While I'm staying in Cebu, can I renew my visa when I visit you in Calibo? It's up to you. If you're but you're doing the SRV or at the tourist. I don't know how you're handling that, Daniel, because I knew you wanted to start your SRV the minute you land, right? I think that's what you're doing in Cebu. But the tourist visa, you can renew it anywhere you want. The only thing you gotta watch out when you renew your tourist visa, on the second renewal, you get 29 days free. First renewal is 30 days. The second renewal is 2 months. That's when you get your ACR card, certificate register, a card, your first ID that you'll have, like Philippine issued ID. If you apply for that in Cebu, you can't pick it up in Calibo. You have to pick it up where you applied. So keep that in mind, because if you apply in Cebu and then move here to Calibo, you got to go back to Cebu and get your card. So make sure keep that in mind. If you're doing the tours, because I'm not quite sure what you're doing, Daniel, whether you're starting your SRV the minute you land on your first 29 days. You start the process of SRV. Well, we can discuss, man. You can message me. Let me know your plans so I can guide you better. Behave. All right, Edgar. Yes, Sergeant USA. Yes, Daniel. JP, I had natural gas cooktops for decades, and love them. Natural gas has less energy than propane, but it works just fine. Lowell, I have what's all right. I know you guys, you both are on my WhatsApp. I just wanted to make sure you're okay with me sharing your WhatsApp to Lowell, JP. Edgar, thanks. Edgar, thanks. Lowell, JP, yes, you can get the. Yeah, I'll give JP your info, Lowell, your WhatsApp info. My intentions are always good. I know, man. The Colonel, man, Colonel's a great individual, man. He's gonna be a brother of mine. He's gonna be one of my good brothers here in Panay Island for sure. Happy to have met the Colonel. I love more good people in my life. You know, I cannot have enough good people in my life. You know, it's a blessing when you're surrounded with good, positive people. JP, I have to figure out how to change to my Philippines phone number. All right, JP. Dazzle can help you more with that. She knows the ins and outs more about cell phones here in the Philippines, registration, GCash. You know, I'll let Dazzle take care of that. So we'll meet up. We'll meet up, JP. When Dazzle gets up, I'll tell Dazzle to contact you. Lowell, morning, Colonel, Lowell. All right, Daniel. Daniel, LOL, Gino, you did exactly what I did. Keep saying go relocation, but it's go relocation. Oh, okay. Go relocation Philippines. LOL, go relocation. That's the YouTube channel. That's a long YouTube channel. The name go relocation. Go relocation. Good point to make sure the pans cook on the induction cooker. Very good advice. Thanks. I know, right? You know, it's like because I did have the induction at one time, and you have to the thing about the induction, even the electric one. Of course, with anything electronic, eventually it's not gonna work anymore. You know, it'll last maybe 4 or 5 years before you replace it. And I remember when I bought the induction, I thought all my pans would work in it, and I was like, oh dang, it's not heating up the water, it's not working. So I had to get like induction pans, you know. So, you know, you have to live and learn, man. Bruce, hey Bruce Jones. I stopped driving at night if possible. I know, right, Bruce? Because like me, man, if I can, I'll drive like sometimes if I have to, like Calibo to home here because I know the road. You know, I know specifically to go slow. I'm familiar with the roads, but people still come out of nowhere at night. Not just motorbikes going the wrong way. And of course, at nighttime, you got a lot of people drinking here, you know, drinking and riding their motorbikes, unfortunately, here without their headlights, you know. And then just people drunk even just crossing the highway, you know, you get that, you know. So just too many things can go wrong driving at nighttime here. In the USA, I don't drive at all. In Manila, no chance, no way, no. I don't even, you know, when I went to Luzon, we on my car, Dazzle and I, we went from Batangas. We drove all over Luzon, like from Batangas to Ilocos Norte and Pagudpod, Baguio City. I drove everywhere in Luzon except Manila. Except Manila. I was not gonna go drive in Manila, man. That's too crazy for me. I took the South Express Highway, did the Skyway, and then North Luzon Expressway. So I avoided driving in Manila. You had to pay the tolls, you know. I had to pay the toll, South Express. The Skyway has separate toll and another toll for the North Luzon Expressway. But I didn't have to like exit or drive through EDSA or Makati or Manila or any of that. So I wasn't gonna drive in Manila. No way, I'm not gonna drive in Manila. Perhaps I may try driving on oh yeah, here, if you come here, Bruce, like here in Panay Island, you can drive here. Calibo will have congestion. Capiz, Rojas City, a little bit congestion. Iloilo, a little bit. But the minute you're outside the city, man, the roads are fine here, man. It's like great. I mean, I love driving here in Aklan Province. The minute, like I said, from my house here, I can go to Caticlan, man. No traffic, zero traffic. wide open roads, rice fields on both sides, ocean on the, ocean view. Amazing, amazing driving here. Great on the motorbike. People on motorbikes here, they have a blast here in Panay Island riding on their motorbikes. You can see it. James and Karen, and they're on their motorbikes. Oh, the colonel's like on his motorbike. They're having a great time riding motorbikes here in Panay Island. What is the name of the money exchange place you use? I need to save it on my phone. For the money exchange, probably the one I would recommend, go to the one at the City Mall. Go to the one at City Mall, JP. City Mall, Calibo. There's on the first floor, right before you go to the grocery, Save More Grocery on the right. There's a money exchange there. I think they opened a kiosk too at City Mall. I have to double check the next time. There's a kiosk in the middle, like of City Mall. There's a money exchange also. I would exchange it there, just so it's, to me it's safe. It's safe to exchange it there. Maybe Edgar knows of another place, because Edgar's. I haven't exchanged dollars in a long time, and when I do, the last time I've done exchanges, I've just been doing it at Save More. There's one I used to use by the old Gaisano, but it's quite a walk. I mean, you can ride a tricycle, but it's in the near the public market area, so might be intimidating for you, just because there's a lot of people, a lot of crowd. I think it's better to do it at Save More, especially if you're exchanging a lot of money. Anderson Silva, UFC. I kind of knew, but I don't know how he sounds. He's the guy that broke his leg kicking, right? I think he's retired now, but I've never seen him speak. I've just saw highlights of him when he was fighting. Derek, there. Hey, he said hi. All right, all right. Young Fresh, are there any fireworks in your province for? Oh yeah, oh yeah, man. Fireworks. I mean, they already started. Even at the fishing, we were fishing. I mean, that fishing area yesterday, Lola. That's pretty out there. That's pretty out, like in the boonies here, man. Out in the middle of nowhere, and you could hear fireworks already, like random. Even here in our community, you hear random fireworks now. They sell them. There's by the Toyota Aklan, right beside, there's like 20 vendors there, stalls that sell fireworks, and there's no regulation here on fireworks, man. There's fireworks here. They're near like dynamite. I think the so loud. So rockets. Oh wow, it's getting sunny now. You saw earlier how it was raining earlier, but now it looks like the sun's coming out, man. So it might end up to be a sunny day after all. You saw the rain earlier when I started the live stream. So now the sun is up. So we might get a sunny day after all. Stop raining. Stop raining. Sunny. So might have fireworks, That's one thing, when it's raining, they won't have they'll still do the fireworks, but it's not as spectacular when it's not raining, because some of those rockets don't explode nice when it's raining. But there, man, Philippines, I don't think you can find another place that's like into like fireworks more than the Philippines. We've been having fireworks here all month, the whole month of December. Every opening of lights everywhere here has fireworks. I've done 2 videos already on the fireworks here in our province, fireworks show. And today, of course, is going to be like the biggest fireworks everywhere. Anywhere you go. Numancia will have it, Calibo will have it, Boracay will have it. And people, it's a big deal here, big deal. Big celebration here. The whole month of December, really, it's a big celebration in the Philippines. I even saved something here. Let me show you guys. I saw this article where it says here, the Philippines tops the world as the ultimate Christmas country. And it's true. I mean, Filipinos just celebrate Christmas and the whole month of December. Mariah Carey was in the Philippines, right there. Mariah Carey was even had a concert in Manila for Christmas. I mean, opening the lights everywhere. I mean, we start celebrating Christmas here, like September. You start seeing Christmas trees, Christmas lights. Um, Very festive, very festive here in the Philippines regarding December. Last year, there was a bad accident on Hawaii, Salt Lake Boulevard. Two people died and injured. Oh man. Hopefully it doesn't happen again, Derek. And hopefully here in the Philippines too, man. I know a lot of people burn, like blow fireworks in their hands here. I know Fortune's wife, Chi. She's an ER doctor. She's gonna be busy. She's gonna be busy today and tomorrow, unfortunately, because people here, it's like they don't follow the warnings or anything. And New Year's Eve, gonna be a lot of drinking going on tonight. So not a good day, good at midnight, not a good time, or early in the morning, not a good time to be driving around or doing anything like that, because lots of people, I mean, they'll start drinking in the afternoon here today. The Go Relocation vlog is done by a young 30-ish guy that's extremely helpful. All right, all right. Gino, when driving, just be prepared to hit road. Oh yeah, yeah, man. Road construction. When they do road construction here, it's not like in the U.S. where there's lights, reflection, warning. Here, man, you can be on the highway, then all of a sudden the road ends, or there's a big dig or something. That they're doing road construction. They will rip up pretty good. Yeah, I know. It seems like they just make a nice road. The next thing you know, they're like demolishing it. I don't know why they do that, but same thing, same dynamic happens here in Aklan, Ted. I'm going to walk to the mall and see if Edgar left any Filipinas. And left any Filipinas. One surprise I had is coins of the same value are different sizes. Oh yeah, the reason for that, JP, the 5 peso, the 10 peso coins, the old coin, the old 5 peso. There is an old 5 peso, and a new one. That's why they start issuing the new coins. To me, it's like the only coins you really end up using here, maybe a 10 peso, maybe a 20 peso. The ones, I think they can do without with the 1 peso coin, because that's not even a penny, I think. You can get rid of that. It's like you can't get anything for 1 peso anymore. You just accumulate a lot of coins so fast here. Me, I use it to pay the water guy, the drinking water that gets delivered. It costs me, how much is the 25 pesos, I think, for drinking water, 5 liters. And I use our 1 peso coins. I put it in a Ziploc bag so I don't accumulate coins. GP, not sure if you drink, but stay away from the rum here. Pro tip: stay away. I don't think JP's a drinker. I don't think. I know Edgar's not a drinker, so JP's not a drinker. The Colonel's not a drinker. James, I think most of my friends are not non-drinkers. It's like most of us. I mean, we might have a beer or so once in a blue moon, but we're not drinkers. Nikki Evans, hi Dazzle, I'm late. Oh, no worries, Nikki. JP, I don't drink much and not in public. Yeah, it's like like I said, most of my friends. We did the Thanksgiving get together at 8 Ball Tavern because my friend that was here, he's now in Iloilo City. He's the one that likes to drink, and that's where he wanted to have it. So I said, all right, we'll have it there because they got good food. They got good food at the 8 Ball Tavern. But I think we all drank like soda and mango shakes when we were at the 8 Ball Tavern. Coke Zero is my strongest drink. See, Daniel's coming here. He's not a drinker either. You know, it's like, I guess it's not old fashioned anymore, drinking. The friends that I meet, it seems like we're all not drinkers. All right, I got to the bottom of the comments. Okay, I did have a couple of things I wanted to show you guys. One, China, you know, China's, they says here, China, they've been doing military drills in around Taiwan. Basically, they're surrounding Taiwan. I mean, they're surrounding Taiwan, doing military exercises in preparation. They're always preparing to invade. That's their plan. China's always had it well known that they want to get Taiwan back. They feel that Taiwan belongs to them, and Taiwan doesn't feel like they belong. So week-long military drills all around Taiwan, and I saw that in the news. But I also saw in the news that this is the China announcement, China military drills. But I also saw in the news that the U.S. Senate has passed a bill authorizing up to $2.5 billion in military grant assistance to the Philippines within the next 5 years. So the Philippines is basically going to get $500 million in grants to strengthen the defense of the Philippines in the event of an invasion of China. Right there, it says 2.5 billion US. Me, I'm never worried about that. I know people sometimes make a big deal about China here in the Philippines. I've never been worried about that. If they invade here, I'm not going anywhere. I'll be part of the defense here in the Philippines. I'm not going to run. People have told me, do you have a plan to go to the U.S.? Why would I do that? It's like, I'm military, so if I have any use here to help the Filipino government, the U.S. governments here, Australian, Canada, the united forces against China, it's never worried me. To me, it would be a huge mistake for China to ever invade Taiwan. Yeah, they would pay the price. I don't think, I think it's all rhetoric. It's all political movement in China. It would be a huge mistake if China ever invades Taiwan. They would start a war that they will end up regretting for sure. Yeah, Daniel, right? I like China loves the huff and puff. A lot of that I think is the ruling party in China. Of course, they have to show strength. That's how they can stay in power in China. If they don't do that, you have a coup. They can get a coup and they'll get replaced. They always just have to show that they have the military power, but they don't want to ever mess with the United States. Yep, just stick with the beer or brandy. It's okay. Edgar, Daniel, I found a waterfall near the road where a bunch of Filipina washed their clothes in the mountains. Oh, wow. I will take you there and let you meet a nice woman. All right, I say, man. Edgar is scoping out, scoping out the location. The U.S. has 2 aircraft carrier battle groups in the area. Yeah, like I said, like it would be a huge mistake for China to ever do something. China will never invade the Philippines. They will destroy their own country. Exactly. That's how I feel. It's like I'm retired United States Air Force. Spent 20 years in the United States Air Force. It would be disaster for China. It's not just the U.S. that will be defending the world, basically. You'll have Japan against them, South Korea against them, Australia against them. A lot of countries will be against China. They have enough enemies as it is. India, their enemy with India. Russia, you don't really know where Russia and China get along. So it would be disaster for China to do anything. Yes, USA and the Philippine are friends. Now, as for Taiwan, I still don't think they would invade. As you said, it would be a mistake. It would be, there's enough deterrent in the invasion of Taiwan. There's enough forces around supporting Taiwan. There's 9 bases here in the Philippines alone that the Americans use now. 9 listed, 9 listed bases that they use. The United States is upgrading those 9 bases, upgrading the runway. There's always aircraft carriers like JP was saying in Subic Bay in Olongapo, always fighter jets in Clark, in Angeles. So it'd be a big mistake for them. Gino, the posse will be a huge battle buddy. I know, right? We'll be battle buddies. Daniel, I'm going to get my Filipina Dazzle approved. Dazzle approved before taking her serious. Edgar, many thanks. Maybe I can get them to wash me for some for some Jollibee. Well, maybe wash your clothes. Maybe wash your clothes, man. Wash your clothes, Daniel. Since they're doing their laundry out in public, out in the waterfall on the river, and you see that here. That's still common here in the province. People washing their clothes by the rivers because we got some clean rivers here. Nabaoy River in Malay, we're in near Katiklan. That's a clean river. I've swam in that river. People do their laundry on that river. Ted, JP, just bring a bag of dirty clothes and some pesos. Maybe you found the province laundromat. The province laundromat. You have a video call with my fiance, but you have a live stream as always, brother. Take care. All right, no worries, no worries. Thank you, thank you, thank you for joining the live stream, Young Fresh. All right. Okay, let me see. I think I pretty much covered everything that I wanted to cover this morning. I talked about the earthquake, the Christmas thing, the China, and the $2.5 billion in aid. All right, I think I covered everything. I'm done with all the comments. Thank you, everyone, for joining the live stream today. New Year's. Hopefully, everyone have a fruitful 2026. Don't party too hard. Don't party too hard. I know in the U.S. usually New Year's Eve is like a big party night. Big party night. Don't drink too much. Just celebrate a little. It's like, but you don't want that hangover to be your entry to 2026. Daniel, you're thinking of Pattaya, Thailand. Pattaya, Thailand, not the Philippines. All right, everyone, have a great day. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Thank you so much for joining the live stream this morning. Take care, everyone. Everyone, stay blessed. Stay blessed. Happy New Year, Ted. Happy